So howdy folks, it's Kev here, and this afternoon, sort of late afternoon, I'm going for a ride on the Goldwing, and I'm going to be heading north over Mount Messenger, and this is a ride that I've been wanting to do for a while because there's a new road being constructed that will bypass Mount Messenger eventually. They reckon it's about 5 years away, so I have wanted to do a ride over Mount Messenger on one of the bikes, so I've chosen to do it on the Goldwing, just to film the road so that later on in 5 years' time, they reckon that's how long it'll be before the new road is opened. I've got some footage of the old road. Mount Messenger, of course, is the main road from north, from Tikawiti through to New Plymouth, and it's a road that's probably well overdue to be bypassed with the level of traffic that we have today. I'll just put this visor up again. Hopefully on this bike with the screen I've got in front of me that you can hear me okay. I hope all the sound's working and it's recording okay. So yeah, I wanted to do this ride for a while, and the reason why I'm doing it today is because it's a holiday today. It's Tuesday, the day after New Year's Day. There's probably not going to be a lot of traffic on the road, and all the lanes are open on Mount Messenger, and there's no speed restriction on it at the moment. So they're going to reduce the speed to 50 k's some stage fairly early in the new year, I think. Not that I'm going to be racing over it or anything like that. I'll just be wandering over. The whole aim of this is to take some footage on the camera here, and just to have something to remember it by in the days ahead, or in the future, I should say. Yeah, so that's the purpose of today's little ride. So I'll turn the camera off, and when we get out to the mountain, I'll turn the camera back on, and we'll take some footage of going over the mountain. I'm going to ride over it 2 or 3 times. I'll go over and come back, and I'll shift the camera around on the bike, get some different angles. Should make it fairly interesting. So yeah, let's head off to Mount Messenger. I'll turn the camera back on when we get there. So here we are, coming up to Mount Messenger. It's just around the road here a little bit, a couple of corners to go around, and you'll see off to the right hand side as we go over, there's a couple of 2 or 3 sites where they're working. Right at the top of Mount Messenger, there's a big gantry that's been set up, which they're using to transport equipment and people down into some of the gullies, so I believe. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride as we go over Mount Messenger. This is hopefully how I'll remember riding a motorbike over it. So let's head off. The traffic heading back into town, there's a little bit more of it, but the traffic's not too heavy. It's nice and light, pretty moderate, so that'll make a big difference to the ride. Sun visor down. I'll just let this vehicle go past so I can slow down a bit when we go past one of the sites up here. So as we come around here, you'll start to see some of the workings for the new road. This is just getting started, so hopefully I can take some photos over the period that they're working here. So the new road is sort of going to go through there, through that gully and head off around, and we'll be going up over the mountain this way. It's been a real challenge to keep this road up to scratch in recent times. Oh, there's a bad pothole. It gets a fair hiding. A lot of trucks going backwards and forwards now. You can see back there's quite often rock falls and slips. It's a bit of a challenge to keep it all open and keep it running. Another pothole in the middle of the road. Here's one of the work sites. Big trucks. I might stop there on the way back. There was a security guy there. Might take a bit of footage of what's happening over the edge there, over the cliff here. So just over here off to my right you can see big gantry up there. I'll just slow down, there's no traffic coming, so you can see it there. We'll possibly stop there on the way back up and you'll get a chance to have a glimpse at that as well. All of this of course will be familiar to people who live in Taranaki. Nothing new to them. You're heading north from New Plymouth, you go over Mount Messenger. Here's a little tunnel here. This is pretty tricky for the trucks at times. The new road is going to have a couple of tunnels in it. They'll be a bit longer than that one. Around Taranaki I think there's about 8 tunnels on the different various roads around Taranaki. Some of them are back roads and country roads of course. I'd quite like to make a video at some stage. I'll call it a tunnel video of all the different tunnels around the place. Go for a ride through them, talk a bit about the history of them. So as you wind your way down the other side here, a couple of more Ks down the road and then we're back on the flats again. So we're just about at the bottom. I'll turn around down here and we'll ride back over the other way. And when I get back over to the other side, I'll shift the camera around. There's definitely quite a bit of traffic heading south back to New Plymouth, so that'll be a bit different going back. I'll turn around just down here, head back again. That was a pretty good turnaround. I do find with this Honda Goldwing, you've got to pick your place where you're going to turn around. I'm a lot better at doing that sort of thing now than what I was when I first got it. I was almost a little bit scared of the thing for a while there. It's quite heavy, quite big and heavy, so you've got to pick your spot where you're going to turn around. So this is heading south now, back up the mountain. There's a passing lane here. I'm always amused whenever I'm coming home. Sometimes I will pass vehicles myself, but quite often not. If you've got a bit of traffic here, it suddenly becomes a racetrack. So I just keep left and let them go. As you can see here, there's quite a significant bend here. Cars passing and going like the clappers to get past each other. Can be a bit crazy. Lots of camper vans on the road at this time of the year. That means you've just got to be patient. So I just pulled up there to have a little bit of a look at that gantry. They've got security people there. There's been a bit of trouble up here and there's a lot of expensive equipment around, so it's only understandable that they'd have security people just keeping an eye on things. Side here. So we're back down on the flats now, heading for home. So that's our trip, our ride over Mount Messenger. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in another video, putting up another video sometime soon. So let's head home and see how that's come out. Hopefully it'll be quite good.